Okay, so if you can hear my husband and kid just messing around out there, just try to ignore it, okay? Because I can't get them to shut up. Anyways, so this week I tried really hard to keep up with a lot of my goals, so I can keep pulling numbers, and I did pretty good to where I felt like I could pull a number. So I made sure to keep up with my running, even though that was hard because it's been like 100 degrees all week, and ugh, I barely handle 100 degrees as a normal person, let alone as a runner. But I also try to make sure to spend time with my family, even if it was at a beer store. I tried not to drink too much beer and wine this week, but honestly, it was kind of one of those weeks. But what I really wanted to do was get in the routine with my art. And I was hoping to incorporate it a little bit more this week, but honestly, I get kind of very mild seasonal depression in the summertime. How you feel in the winter where you just hunker in, you don't feel like doing anything but just like kind of letting yourself go and just being like miserable. That's how I feel in the summertime. I really just, especially this week, I have just not wanted to do anything. So I've been kind of a slave to my own emotions and my own struggles. But there was a point where I did start some art, and I got a really good base layer on one of my big paintings I want to do. And I got to really try just getting my mojo back with something simple, which was just a basic, just figure painting. And I didn't finish it, but it turned out really cool. So this is just a little mini baby video. I'm just kind of giving you an update on how this week went. So thank you for being here, and let's get started. Okay, so my son just got up, and I think, still waking up. He's upstairs in his room, but that's okay because we're kind of be loosely painting. And honestly, my son is about to turn 4, and he's gotten to a point where he's been around me painting enough to where he kind of knows that there's moments where he's allowed to paint with me, and there's moments where he has to step away. So we're finally at that age for that. But right now we have it's gonna be 2 o'clock. I have essentially about 1 more hour before I have to start kind of getting ready for work and get some chores done. So what I want to do is I want to just map out all of these artworks that I'm planning on doing. So I have a bunch of artworks I'm trying to get prepped and ready, so throughout this week I can just go into the studio and paint. This one I want to kind of prioritize because I really want to kind of do one solid painting where it's a nice finished piece of work. Okay, so I know I'm in my bad art era, but I do want to kind of do something that's very comfortable and very just what I'm used to, just to kind of get my rhythm, get my mojo back a little bit, because I'm so tired of making bad art for my videos. So I'm hoping this is finished by the time this video is posted, but if not, that's okay. I'm not trying to rush through it, but I'll post a picture of it because it probably looks better online than it does with this printout. But I'm going to do this one on a smaller canvas like so. And for that's super easy. I just have to use the graphite paper. I can't remember if I showed the graphite paper in any of my videos yet, but it's great. I'll show how I use it here. It's a really great way to trace a reference onto your sheet of paper. The only thing with it is that you definitely want to use it with a medium that can kind of show over it. It's like watercolor, color pencil isn't the greatest with it because the marks are pretty prominent. But like with ink, gouache, and like oil and acrylics, it's perfect. It's really great. So I like it. It's super cheap. I think I paid like $2 or $5 for a little packet of this, and it goes a long way. So it's great. So we'll use that. Another one I want to do, and I think I'll just do this in my sketchbook. I'll still use the graphite paper, but I think I'm just going to approach it in a different way, is this one. I'm determined already to conquer it. I'll post a picture here because it printed off really dark, but I just wanted something that I could use a graphite paper and draw it out. So this is the other one I'm going to do. And I don't think I'm going to paint this one. I think I'm going to do watercolor. So I'm going to use a different type of paper for that. And then for my 3 big ones I want to do, I've been playing with the idea of doing like my favorite songs, especially metal music that I really like, and turning them into paintings. So this one is based on the one song I was listening to 2 videos ago, which was by Lakota Coil. It was Blood, Tears, Dust. There's these lyrics in there that talk about the 4 elements. So I kind of want to do something with the 4 elements, but this picture again doesn't really do it justice, and it's super kind of cheesy looking, but I'm hoping it'll translate well to canvas when I just kind of do my own loose paint strokes with it. So this is one. And then these 2, I put together these references a long time ago. And this one I have done so many times, and I just was not successful at it. So I'm going to try again. So this is kind of challenge mode. This is my challenge mode. And this is just based on the song by Sleep Token, Take Me Back to Eden. That song is really good. If you're ever not really a metal music person, but you want to kind of dip your toes in metal music, Sleep Token is a fantastic band to do that with. And specifically the Take Me Back to Eden album is really just one of their best, like any Sleep Token fan will tell you. So this is based on that song. It talks about kind of like a moth or an insect in regard to a funeral pyre. And for me, I've been really into moths and butterflies. So I've been I did this like crazy abstract thing. I just play with these ideas on Procreate, and I just blend and push all these images together. And then from there, try to turn them into paintings. So hopefully when I have finished results of this, you can kind of see how I approach reference to painting, those differences between the cheesy clip art, put it together, smush it together type of feeling versus the final result. And then this one, I think I'm actually just going to play with realism to a degree with this one, but I also can see myself being pretty abstract. But again, just loving life with moths. I really like moths, and so I like painting moths, I should say. I don't know, the imagery for some reason comes up a lot when I do either in my dreams or when I'm kind of looking up different like fantastical subjects, and so moths kind of play a role. So I really want to do this too. So we are going to sketch her out. Maybe sketch him out, but he's like low on the priority. But I really want to get paint to canvas for these 3. At least get like a background started so I can work on these 3 simultaneously. So I think this is going to be kind of easy mode, medium mode. We're going to try and get with this one. This would be like attempt number 3 or 4. So let's do it. Let's get everything together. I'm going to go check on my kid first because he's going to need a snack. Step 1, get a child. Step 2, draw out paintings. Step 3, be happy. Let's get started.
Who am I? How could I just lose control? Is it right? Is it wrong to stand so close? At the bar, sweaty clothes, it's obvious. I know. Will you ever know? Can't believe wanna get somewhere, but here, take me out to an alleyway. Kissing you, kissing me is perfect and surreal, but it's a fantasy. Don't you find some real to me? Wanna give you anything. Maybe time will let me know if you're
Okay, it is late. It is 1 in the morning. Excuse my hair, excuse the mess. I have not had a chance to really do a lot of art this week as much as I wanted to. I still only have the one painting done, which looks really good actually. Now it's all dry. Anyways, but it's late. I'm doing this after work, so I'm a little gross and tired. But I just wanted to show kind of progress on where this is at because I actually am really proud of the fact that I took my time. I sat down, made it super cozy, comfortable in here, and just was very deliberate about my process. And I just wanted to share a couple points about that. So this is how far we got in the portrait. Let me kind of show it to you up close. So she's looking really good. Really what I want it to look like. So I'm really happy with her and how she's turning out. But the biggest thing I wanted to share was just that, you know, even though this channel is not going to have finished works every week and sometimes it's kind of boring, I think it's really important to share that the process is okay if it's boring. I think it's okay to share that sometimes it does just take a little bit of time before things really feel like they're on the right path. And I definitely don't feel like I'm there yet by any means. But even tonight, I was just really deliberately slow about my art process, about this painting. I just made it super cozy in here, put on a show that I've seen a gazillion times, so I knew I wouldn't be like focused on it. And I just gave this the love that it deserved. And I feel so happy that I did because now I feel like my skill is starting to feel like things are starting to feel right again, or the things that naturally make me love painting and make things come out the way I wanted to. It just feels right. And so I just really wanted to share this video, even though it's really not too much has happened to it, just because I think it's so important to share how right things can feel when you just take the time and take it slow and not expect everything to happen one day, because I have not been. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, I know sometimes I don't offer much, but I still appreciate just you being here with me and going through this journey with me and trucking through our days where we're just going to keep dedicating ourselves to our goals. So I hope you have a great rest of your night, wherever you, or whenever you're watching this video. And I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Good night.